What's up, guys? Good morning.
We're doing great. Congratulations. 5-year sobriety.
Yes, 5-year sobriety has been such a huge milestone. Probably one of the biggest in my life so far, next to marrying my beautiful wife. But it has laid the foundation for everything and all my success today. And now we are recovery advocates and giving it back with Banyan treatment centers. And I'm so proud of these accomplishments right now.
Speaking of your beautiful wife, so you all dated in college, then you broke up, then you did your thing, then you've come back, and now you're waiting for your first baby. But you've talked about how supportive she's been through all of this.
Oh, my wife has been my rock. She was pretty much the reason why or one of the reasons why I stuck to my sobriety. 5 years ago, I was definitely on the fence. Not sure if I wanted to be sober or on the fence. And my wife, she stuck by me and she showed me the true path of happiness. And now we're going on our 3rd year of marriage coming up in November. Like we said, I'm 5 years clean and sober. And now also we're expecting our first baby boy in May. So it's a good story.
Oh, that's fantastic. We're happy for you, Mike. Tell us about the last year, because we're hearing so many people who have addiction issues really struggled past this, through this year. And some of them did not come out of it as well as you did.
Yeah. It's definitely, addiction is the heavyweight champion of, bad consequences, death and prison and all these bad things. So for me, I really had no choice. My drug of choice right now is #growth. I only know one direction, and that is, forward in progress. I only really look back to see how far I've come. But with everyone else, recovery is so tricky. You really need to have all hands on deck. It is not a joke. You can't, half-ass it, so to speak. And, you have to do what the professionals say, which is, the 1 day at a time, the sponsor, the meetings. You really can't play around. There's no half with this thing.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I mean, especially during COVID, a lot of meetings were canceled. There was no face-to-face. How did Banyan do? And what is that? Is that a treatment facility?
Yeah, I have partnered with Banyan for the past couple of years now. I think we're going on our 3rd year of our partnership where I'm a recovery advocate. Before COVID times, I would go and I would visit their facilities, but with COVID, we adapted to the times. Now, just like right now, I would do the virtual meetings with them, virtual Q&As, and I would speak my story of the comeback is greater than the setback. If people see my story, they say, all right, if Mike can do it, I can also do it too. So it's been a really great partnership for me. It's very meaningful. It's sort of a passion project for me. I'm also working with maybe a TV show behind the scenes of bringing recovery to the TV. But if anyone is watching this, okay, and if you know someone that is suffering from the disease of addiction and or mental health illness, please call our professionals at 1-888-270-5712.
You talk about this video series and interviewing other people who've also dealing with sobriety right now. Can you talk to us about that? Who'd you interview?
Yes, I started a Hope Dealer Instagram and a Hope Dealer YouTube, which is a talk show about interviewing others that have overcome obstacles. And my first interviewee was Brandon Novak, who also has 5 years clean and sober. The goal is to show people out there that we do recover, that there are success stories out there, and that you guys are not alone. I'm happy to be the face of recovery and fight for those that are not fighting for themselves right now.
Can we talk a little Jersey Shore since we have you here?
And speaking of, some of them need to be sober.
Right. Yeah, how are they doing? How's the gang doing?
Oh, everybody is great. I'm so excited. A new season should be putting on air very shortly. And I think this new one is one of our best. It's such a great dynamic putting us all together. And everyone really knows what to do when a camera's in front of them.
They do, don't they? They know how to bring the action. I'm just wondering, okay, I know the season is shot already, and you're about to become a dad in a month from now.
Yeah.
How do you think that will, I don't know, play out on the air with you? Do you think that you will act differently?
I don't think so. I mean, this is the biggest role of my life, coming to be a father. I think everything in my life that has in my past has prepared me for, what's coming next. I'm 5 years clean and sober. I'm in a very happy marriage. The message that I bring to TV now is a very positive message. So I think that just reinforces, my foundation to be a father shortly. And I'm very happy to document being a father and doing that role.
Did you ask advice from anyone, either co-stars or just...
I did. They said things are going to change drastically. I'm probably not going to get any sleep for a while.
Did you ask Snooki? Who'd you ask?
I asked Snooki. I asked JWoww. I asked all of them. Paulie, most of them are parents. Ronnie's a parent. The only one that is not a parent, I believe, is Angelina and Vinny.
Now, you're okay with not being the #1 in the household, right? When the baby comes, you will be displaced.
Yeah, I definitely know that. From my work and recovery, I've put my ego aside a long time ago, and that is a reason for my success. I'm very happy to be 3rd or 4th in the house.
Do you have a name, and when's the due date?
The due date is May 30th, and we have a couple names right now, but I think once the baby is delivered, that's when we will share the name.
Wait, you're not going to do a Mikey Jr.? Come on, that's so Italian.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't want to, put that weight on him. You're Mike the Situation's dad. Mike the Situation is your dad, and I don't want him to think that he has to go into reality TV or entertainment. I want him to follow his own path, so he has his own name.
Good move. Well, it's always great to talk to you and catch up. We appreciate you coming on, and congratulations on everything.
Thank you guys so much. It is always a pleasure to sit down and chat with you guys, even in virtually.
Yeah.
All right. It's great to have you on. You know what? Soon enough. Those days will be back.
Yes. All the best.
Thank you guys. Have a great day.